What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the emotional expiration date in a relationship with a narcissistic person. Now, every single relationship with a narcissistic person has an emotional expiration date. My opinion. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe. Thank you. So every relationship with a narcissist or toxic person has an emotional expiration date. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So what I mean by emotional expiration date is there's going to come a point in time in a relationship with a narcissist that they emotionally disconnect from you, that they emotionally discard you and start devaluing you and treating you badly. You notice I said emotional expiration date, not a physical expiration date, because all narcissists don't physically discard you. They will get rid of you emotionally first, where they start to withdraw love, care, affection, attention, and things like that. Where you go from like being married and living together to just kind of being roommates, where you don't talk or engage with each other. You just kind of go through the motions of living together and things like that. And once a narcissist becomes emotionally disconnected from you, it is almost impossible for them to ever reconnect to you again. And like I said before, they might not physically leave you. They might stay with you for an extended period of time, but they just don't emotionally, they're not going to emotionally be there for you. I hope this helps. So welcome back, y'all. Yes, yep. The emotional expiration date in a toxic relationship with a narcissistic person, y'all. So before we hop into today's episode, y'all, make sure y'all check out my make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. I have a kids book and my own personal book coming out here pretty soon. They're going to be the notification is going to be released with my newsletter. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. The link is in the description of this video. Subscribe to the newsletter, y'all. It is not spam. I just don't want to miss the kids book and my own book. And my course, I have courses coming out as well, y'all. But yeah, the emotional expiration date in a toxic relationship with a narcissistic person. It's very tough, y'all, because after the love bombing phase ends, y'all, which it always ends. The love bombing, it can go on for an extended period of time, y'all. There's no time limit on the love bombing phase. I know people are like, how long can they love bomb you for, y'all? There's no time limit, but once the love bombing phase ends, the devaluation phase begins. You transition from love bombing to devaluation. This is just part of the dynamic. This is part of the process that a lot of people go through right there, y'all. You transition from love bombing to you transition from love bombing to devaluation. And during the devaluation phase, they take the love away. And then the devaluation phase goes from the devaluation to the emotional discard, the emotional expiration date. There's no set timetable, but it always happens, this date and time. And a lot of times, like I said in my short video, you can feel it. There's something in you. You can feel the change. It's like you can feel the change that happens in the relationship space. It's just like, for lack of a better word, it's like you're so in love with the person, and then all of a sudden, boom, the lights go out in the relationship. It's like the whole relationship becomes super dark, and you don't know what happened. It's like overnight, you don't see the same person anymore. You know what I mean? The lights don't come back on in a toxic relationship like that, y'all. I'm just giving you an example because the lights go out, the candle stops burning, and they emotionally discard you. And I say emotionally discard you, not physically, because like I said, they might not physically get rid of you. They might stay and keep you around and emotionally connect to somebody else. You know what I mean? They might get their emotional supply from somebody else, but keep you around physically because they don't want to see you with anybody else. And they might have some weird feelings for you as well, y'all. I'm not saying that they don't complete it. I know people I'm gonna do a longer video on this, but like the whole do narcissists love you? I gotta do a more in-depth video about that because my thoughts have changed. I do updates on videos every once in a while. My thoughts change, my thoughts change and whatnot. But this is what I tell people, like, it's not on you. Like, the emotional expiration date typically happens because they see you as a flawed person now. And don't take that as disrespect, because we all are flawed people, y'all. You're not a perfect person. Don't just like, oh, I'm perfect. If you think you're a perfect person, then look, start watching Self-Aware Narcissist Sundays, because you just became a self-aware narcissist. I'm just joking. But seriously, everybody is flawed, y'all. If you're a believer, if you're a believer in whatever faith you have, there might be perfect people in your religion, but not perfect people right now. You're not a perfect people. You have sinned. We're not perfect. But narcissistic people, at the beginning of the relationship, we see you as these perfect beings that were placed here for us, for our satisfaction, to give us this unlimited supply, because you make us feel good, right? You make me feel good, so I love it, I need it, I want it even more. You know what I mean? I love it, I need it, I want it even more in this situation, right? So the fact that I love it, I need it, I want it from you, and then your flaws pop up. You're a flawed person. You're not perfect. And you didn't do anything wrong, y'all. I mean, sometimes like you can perceive it. Like you might tell me no. You might set a boundary. It could be something as simple as you saying the word no to me. And now you get emotionally discarded. Like, wow, you're really not perfect. You won't let me do what I want to do. Wow, you have these boundaries that I don't like. You want to make me feel uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? It gets deeper. It gets deeper. I'm just telling you, if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, y'all, you have to be very kind of cognizant of these situations because they will take advantage of you. They just absolutely will. They will take advantage of you. They will treat you horribly, and they will probably try to hurt you later on. Now, they emotionally hurt you. Maybe not physically. Some of them will physically hurt you, but a lot of times the hurt is coming from an emotional standpoint, y'all. It's what happens sometimes. But I tell this to people all the time, y'all. Be empowered. You have to be as empowered as you want to, as you can. You know what I mean? Because it happens. Like the expiration date happens. You can't, like when the lights go out, you want the lights to come back on, right? You want the lights to come back on. So you're trying everything. You're trying to change up who you are. You're asking what you did wrong. You're asking what you can do to fix it. But y'all, you can't do anything to fix it. It really can't. But once they see you as a flawed person, you're flawed. It's like they see a crack in the side of the building. You can patch the crack, but it's still there. You can tell where the repair happened at. You know what I mean? But it's not on you. It's not because you're a bad person. It's not because you're a horrible person. It's not unless you cheated or did something like that. Then you know what I mean. They might look at you. They might have a reason to look at you like you flawed. If you cheat, But narcissists do cheat. A lot of narcissists cheat too. But they might have a reason. But I'm just telling you, not judging. I'm just telling you, some narcissistic people, and they won't ever forgive you, y'all. They can't look past things. They cannot look past your flaws. And again, there's nothing wrong with your flaws, y'all. You're a flawed human being. I'm a flawed human being. We all are, but they just can't get past it because they feel like you lied to them. Like as a narcissist, I feel like you lied to me about who you were. You presented yourself as this perfect person when you absolutely are not this perfect person. You know what I mean? But I want to empower y'all on this journey right now to be as strong as you possibly can because that's how you get it. That's how you get to that point of being like a superhuman. Even during the emotional discard phase, y'all, you can learn to love you. You can love you more. You can be as strong as you can be. You know what I mean? You absolutely can. I wish I could make it the pain go away for a lot of people, y'all. Because like the crazy thing about it is, y'all, I feel like I'm becoming so soft now, and it's a weird space to be in right now. It really is. Having a narcissistic personality disorder and feeling like you're a softer person. Like by soft, I mean more vulnerable. But it's not you, y'all. The emotional discard has a lot less to do with you than you think it does. It's all up here for us. It's a mental thing, a mental game that narcissistic people play with ourselves. But anyways, y'all, I know y'all read the shirt. It's Reptar, y'all, from Rugrats. If y'all old enough to know who the Rugrats are, we the best generation. Rugrats, no, I'm joking. Make sure you subscribe to the newsletter, y'all, so you don't miss out on this kid's book and my own personal book that's coming out. I have a self-love course that I'm working on right now as well. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all, I can't express my gratitude enough for y'all. I really cannot express my gratitude enough for y'all. I'm thankful. I really am. Let me get out of here, y'all. Y'all keep me emotional. Thank y'all so much, y'all. This is out. Peace. What is going on, beautiful people? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, watching it all the way through, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a video and whatnot, and so we can help reach more people. Like I said in the beginning, the self-love brand is available. I have a self-love journal that's available on Amazon as well to help you rebuild that self-love. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, on Amazon and whatnot. I also do one-on-ones over Zoom and such as well, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Until this is out.